yellow dot, this one's for you. And all you A380 Appreciation Society. She's a big old lump. Look at her coming over the fields there, man. Look at that. Isn't it great, mate? Go round. Quite late for Emirates, I've got to say. That's wind shear though. See, the gear's still extended. So like Ellis told us, the crew will continue the climb out with the aircraft in that configuration until they're happy that the aircraft is stabilised, and then they can bring the gear up, bring the flaps up, and do a circuit. Have another go, mate. Total wind shear. Clean Car Clinic, no, he's absolutely right, Emirates. It doesn't happen often, but it's all about safety for those guys. Tommy Thompson, indeed. Emirates do have very strict, literally, if the pilot in charge, or the pilots extend the gear too early on the descent or too late on the descent, they will then be yeah, they're very, very strict. You get a phone call in, or you get an email in the morning just saying, you know, they might throw you back in the sim, you know. If they'll be monitoring that with all the instruments that they've got, and that pilot may go back in the sim to be a little bit more. This is Middle East Airlines, I think. A330. Don't stop. Martin Smith's gifted a channel membership. Air Algeria, yeah, look at that sideways, man. Look at that slip on that. Yeah, that, I have to say, that was a very late call for the Emirates jet. She looked very stable on approach, has to be said, but I was literally about to zoom into the cockpit, and then I decided against it, and there she was, bang, straight in front of us. I don't know if she's running the Trent engines or the Pratt & Whitney engines, but anyway, we've got another one coming round then. Professor Safe Go Around is awesome, was on one heading into into LaGuardia, sorry, ended up taking the Hudson River route back to New York, great airborne tour of the cities ever, yes. Indeed, because they climb and maintain about 3,000 feet, I think, before air traffic control can put you back into the loop. Literally, you're going to have to, oh, easy, you're going to have to go back and join the back of the loop with all the other guys. Now, you can keep an eye on that A380 now if you're on Flight Radar 24 and check. She went south, I think. Oh, goodness me, yeah. Yeah, Tango 15, I have many times mentioned the rampies and all the ground folks who work on the grounds at the Heathrow That includes everybody in all the different guises. Amazing people. I always mention them because in all weathers those guys are out there, and I sort of like relate it to the books that I read about the Irks, the mechanics who worked on the old bombers and the fighters back in the day, on the bomber stations and the fighter stations, outdoors with very little protection, but just obviously keeping their aircraft flying, but also, you know, the guys out and girls out there going out, the de-icing teams, you know, the folks, the wing walkers. Think how miserable it is being a wing walker in these conditions. What, mind you, I've got to be honest with you, I'll probably like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they'll pick through that Emirates approach with a fine-tooth comb, and I don't know who was operating it. Might be able to have get a closer look, because if you look closely, you can see the wipers sometimes operating singly on one side. They're not at the moment because I think the airflow is keeping the generally the flying pilot. The NFP will usually not operate their windscreen wiper because he or she is monitoring the instruments, etc., etc. Whoa. Wow. So Tango 15, thank you. I've got that, mate. If you regularly watch the show, you'll know that I'm very big at giving all those guys massive props who work airside in all weathers, and of course in these conditions as well. You've got to give a lot of respect to our friends up in the control tower, as well as the control rooms with National Air Traffic Services in Prestwick and Swanwick, one down in the south and one up in the north, which handle traffic, primarily handle the traffic inbound and outbound into UK and out of UK airspace. Oh, Miss Yellow Dot is in West London. Feels like the weather's getting worse. Okay, good. Aaron Thomas, Singapore freighter north of Amsterdam. There we go. So probably about 40 minutes out from the jumbo, I would have thought. Negative, Ollie. Negative. Oh, wait, no, where is it? Mark Ashley, sorry mate, I'm just trying to come to your comment. Obviously I keep missing it. Oh, Mark's become a granddad. Congratulations, mate. So yeah, Ollie P, when crabbing like today, will the pilot on the runway side of the crab be the pilot flying? No, Ollie. That's why these guys train so hard for these particular situations. So the aircraft at the moment is aiming, literally aiming to its right, our left, so it's crabbing basically, and they just fly the aeroplane. They don't have to, there's no sort of like rudder input to keep it on that track. It will be mainly just flying the aircraft, but sometimes you can see it could be the captain. There you go. So they both the windscreen wipers working there. By the speed of it, I think that it's looking like it'll be the captain who's flying this one in. Listen to that. Oh, bend down, Washman, flipping egg. Oh, I got caught. Oh, listen to that. sounds more likely, to be honest with you. That's kind of, that is their normal standard routing, isn't it? Singapore freighter down to 10,000 feet. Okay, so therefore she's descending into Amsterdam. So she's going into Amsterdam and then later she'll be coming here. So I'd imagine that'll be a little bit later on when it's darker. Okay, saw there somewhere Luby Lou Emirates 380 just over Wembley. Inbound for its second attempt. Now in these conditions, I'd imagine it will probably be the same pilot who will be bringing the aircraft in. I don't think they sort of like swap, like, you know, the captain says, let me do it, mate. Unless it's me, of course. You right there, mate? Are you sure? You 100%? You don't want me to do it? No? 100%? Sure? I'll have a go, then we can see who wins. VH7. Get stickers. Okay. Yeah, nicely done, man. They're big, those elevators, man. I'm telling you, they're huge, those things. So you can imagine that you don't need to move them that much for the aircraft to react in terms of its pitch angle. So when you see the elevators being manipulated that much, that just goes to show how confident the pilot is. This looks like a 380, mate. Attempt number 2, methinks. Hold on. Wow. Here she comes. Okay, attempt number 2. We'll have a little look and see if we can identify which pilot's bringing it in, whether it's the first officer, so that will be the left-hand side for us, the right-hand side for them. Like I say, sometimes, most of the times I see it, where the non-flying pilot will leave their windscreen wiper inoperative. Matt Weaver, wow, thanks Matt, it's gifted 10 channel memberships. So here we are. Watch your altitude, watch your speed, auto throttles. Now it's all about that side stick movement. Here she comes. Yeah. Nice. Say nonsense. Something that I've observed, mate. That's through my observations. I'm not saying that it's set in stone. That's you know that's officially what pilots do. They say nonsense, mate. I'm having a discussion about what I've observed, not what the official word is. I never say that that's official because I don't know anything official. Mr. Flippin' Meldrew. Nonsense. Absolute balderdash you're saying that, bloody wiper blades. How dare you weren't around when I was around? Flipping heck. Chill out, mate. Nonsense. What absolute nonsense. Wiper blades have got nothing to do with when landing an airplane. In the rain, I've seen and observed, as you will see if you look back on the earlier feed, where sometimes the non-flying pilot will not operate their windscreen wiper. You're not going to have the operating pilot not operating their windscreen wiper. Right, I'm going to prove him wrong now. I'm going to prove him wrong. You might see, and it's down to pilot discrepancy as well. Whatever they want to do, whether they want to operate the windscreen wipers or not. But generally, look, these guys aren't doing anything. Oh yeah, he is, look. They're both working. Okay, so that's just down to them. You will see it. Absolute nonsense. $4291. That's his. That's his phone number, mate. Yes, 4291. Picks the phone up with a dog in his hand. Flipping heck, damn blackguard. Little whippersnapper. Anything about the whiskey wipers, yeah. Miss Yellow Dot, it's true. Love how budget cockpit wipers look. They do. It's quite funny, isn't it? Right, okay, gonna have another look now. Oh, that's funny from Jack. I don't, we had the non-flying pilot hanging out the window. Right, here we go. Both going. Both going. Nice. Look at that, man. Damn it, I want to show them. Oh, look, it's good. Ciao. Nice. Whoa, easy. It's an observation, mate. It's not like, you know, I'm reading out of the Book of Aviation right now. Rule number 14, subparagraph 8. You know, page number 1400. Both pilots will operate their wipers at the same time. One will not operate the wipers and the other one wipe them and use them. Through subparagraph 3, page number 4. I'm only joking, mate. I'm having banter with you, but it's like, you know. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Feather duster. Why don't they work in sync? Well, they just did those 350 ones. But yes, you generally tend to find sometimes one, and of course they're speed. That you can adjust the speed on the wipers as well. You know, fast, medium, slow, whatever. And therefore, you know, some pilots prefer them fast, some pilots prefer them slow. Really? You know. Bleeding determined to get it, man. I'm going to show it. I'm going to look through the whole show. And I will also try and get an official quote from a couple of pilots. In fact, Ellis is on, isn't he? You know, it's pilots' discrepancy whether they run their wipers. They are independent, by the way, as well. That you don't turn the wipers on and they're, well, as far as I know, they are independent. They have independent settings for the blades, for the wipers, both the captain's side and the first officer's side. Wipers are the least sophisticated system on the airplane, ladies Chernoff. Yeah, I have to say, I've got to say that the Dreamliner windscreen system looks very odd and sort of like, you know, over-engineered. It's like obviously effective, efficient. Mark Mailer for 737 sweeping rate for slow mode is 120 plus or minus 18 strokes per minute and 180. Okay, so two different settings. There we go. Serbia 319, I think. Nice. Preposterous. Feel like that bloke in. Do you remember the old? Jilly? Remember when your mum and dad used to watch that thing? Sing something simple, where the audience would join in and all that in a theatrical sort of environment. And the bloke would come out, good evening to everybody, and most sophisticated, sophistical, magical, blah blah and all that. You probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but whatever. I've got more stickers to give out. Give us a wave. Bless him. I'll come down with stickers in a minute. Oh, Ellis saying Jerry is spot on. I got it from the pilot's mouth, man. I got it from the pilot's mouth. Thank you, thank you. Well, there we go. I don't even have to worry about it now, do I? Really? Oh, Scotty Bateman. Wipers are independently switched, and it's up to the pilot. There we go. Thanks, Scotty Bateman. British Airways first officer on the 350, folks. He's just messaged me. So hello to all our amazing friends in the industry who are sitting there nice and comfortable in front of the fire with their legs up, watching with a nice cup of tea or anything else that may be mixed into that tea. Or it's a Saturday afternoon, isn't it? So well past the yard arm and all that. Let's go and give these kids some stickers. Flipping heck, I'm going to run out in a minute. All right, there, fella. Here you go, some stickers there, mate.
Look at that. They said you'd be cold.
Oh, oh, you're a legend. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
Do you want a sticker, mate? I've got Scotty Bateman, mate. He's coming and defended me from the man who thinks that I'm preposterous. How very dare you talk about your windscreen wipers like that? Absolute baldy-dash. I love it, man. They just bought me a coffee, mate. Damn blackguard. Brilliant. Yeah. It was a thing where the introducer always came out and said, you know, tonight we have the most magical, informative spectaculation of amazement and symphonic. Oh. It was sing something simple. Hello, what's this? Is this BEA? It is, isn't it? Hello, little fella. Oh, easy now. He just saw me. He just saw me. Got a bit spooked. Oh, sorry. Even the little aircraft like that, its wings are flexing away, man. Yes. I think it is. I tell you what, thank you to the family that brought me the coffee in their lovely camper van. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. And it's a proper coffee from Leon. Not the person Leon, but oh, my coffee's just gone right across the flipping. It's gone. Shoebox in middle of the road? We had to live in rolled up newspaper. Luxury, sheer luxury. Dad, come on, beat us half to death, singing our, dancing on our graves, singing hallelujah. Guys, I'm sorry, they bought me that coffee and it went straight down on the deck, so I do apologise to you lovely people that Bob Phillips, yeah, I know. You come and stand up here and try and find somewhere to stand your coffee. And don't say get a coffee holder for the sticks, okay? This thing's hanging in the air, man. Oh, really? They get in the way. Look at this, man. You do see quite a lot. Oh, John, thanks, mate. John Canzino. Oh, bless you, mate. Thanks you to you and the kids. This looks like, wow, look, it's not. Is that? Scotty Bateman will be rating these 350 touchdowns. We got Chriso out there as well. Probably a few more. Well, I mean, I know that quite a few of the pilots of all operations. I mean, I had an American Airlines 777 captain come up to me literally as I was opening the gate early this morning. He said, "Mate, my buddy really loves you as well, you know." Well, you want more stickers in, yeah? Yeah, and his buddy and all. It's like, well, just have them all. But no, amazing, man, amazing. I think next time I do travel with United or American, I must make a point of going up the front, because there's a lot of them know us, to be honest. So big shout out to all of them, every single one of you. Skilled people, man, skilled people. Quick thinking as well, man, these pilots. Real quick thinking. Reaction times just like uber quick. And also you have to bear in mind, flying these aircraft, when you feed in, it's not a car steering wheel where you turn left and it immediately turns left. When you feed in a command for a left or right, easy. Sorry. Michael White's gifted 5 channel membership. Thank you, Michael. Whites or Wits is that? Michael White. Sorry, Michael. My apologies. Yeah, Michael. Appreciate it. Yes. There's a certain amount of lag when you input a command in the mainly in the stick. So when you turn left, there's always a little bit of a delay. So you're almost counteracting it. So that's why it looks so violent on the flight deck of a Boeing jet, because of the yoke being in the middle. There's a lot of movement going on, but that's the skill. You should see it, man. Go check it out. There'll be an example of it. I think there's an amazing one of a DHL 757 landing at East Midlands. Of course, these guys are not allowed to film themselves, which is a great shame. Videos do emerge from time to time, but generally it's when pilots have had permission or they've run it through the company, because you know, obviously to maintain safety and all that. Hello. To maintain safety and all that. Oh, okay, I've lost that. Have I lost that? No. Ollie, Flight Radar 24's got Jerry's coffee on divert to the floor. Carl, easy. Deborah Davies saying, Gilly, is Paul one of our members currently? Yeah, I got you, Scotty. Skilled and very, very quick reactions. You have to think fast. You have to literally, you know, if there's an issue. Well, let's just take, for example, those BA 777 pilots. Well, one in particular who made the decision it wasn't even about here. I think it was the auto throttles. Went to power up the 777 because it was running a little bit low on speed, and nothing happened. So the quick thinking pilot immediately pulled the flaps up to give him a little bit of extra power or lift to get him over the line, and it was very late on in the approach, very late on, like we're talking about over here almost. He thought very quickly, pulled the flaps up in order to maintain a little bit more lift to get him over the line. Had no time to think about pulling the gear up or anything like that. Had no power on the engines as well, because obviously, and that was the crazy thing. They realised all of a sudden when the aircraft came to ask for power, there was nothing there, so it didn't power up. I don't know if it was actually a manual input on the thrust levers or whether it was auto, but obviously the pilots feeling that something wasn't right. Airspeed was dropping rapidly. You could see the aircraft almost stalling, so to speak. So we've got 2 BA 380s inbound, folks. Thank you, Muzz. Slope 1234. Horses are doing fine, my friend. Don't forget, folks, the horses that are in this field here, no different from horses that are up in the Outer Hebrides in freezing cold conditions, which are not even fed. They're out there, you know, looking after themselves. These guys get fed on a daily basis. Fresh straw and hay and stuff like that, you see. Trans Aero Portugal. Easy, son, easy. Great show in Lisbon. Great show in Lisbon earlier on this year. Mount what? Easy there, mate. I tell you, when you're behind the van here, when you're standing behind the van or you're climbing up, it's you know, you're sheltered from the wind. As soon as you put your head above the parapet, mate, it's like walking up onto the top of Mount Everest, man. It's insane, but it's fun. Dan Smith, welcome, Dan, to Big Jet TV. He's a brand new member. Bob Meanstreet, seem to be a lot of issues with the BA 380s, apparently due to storage in France rather than a less humid country. Well, it could be easy, mate. Good discussion point, that, Bob. Because I mean, the aircraft were very well. Sorry about that. The aircraft were very well maintained, or should I say, well, say maintained. You know, when you store an aircraft, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to storing an aeroplane, a jet plane like these. You know, they have to be. You know, you have to avoid moisture getting in. You know, because they rot. If you don't treat them right, they will rot. So they need the conditioning inside the aircraft needs to be just the right climatic temperature, and that's why storing them in hot climates like the US, like the Nevada desert, places like that, and Phoenix, because they're dry, arid climates, so they won't get any rot inside it. And Bob mentioning there that apparently because they were stored in France, because of the lack of humidity in that country. But isn't Tyrol? Oh, no, that's Spain, isn't it? It's Tyrol or something. What's the one in France? The storage place in France. This is a freighter, isn't it? Do what, Julie? Châteauroux, that's it. Yeah, southern France, isn't it? Châteauroux is in southern France, isn't it? So the climate should be wow, big downwash from that freighter, man. Nice. I do like a 777 freighter, I know, mate. Oh, okay. So it's oh, look at the horses. Oh, okay. Look at me, mummy. I can run faster than you. So yeah, Bob Meanstreet mentioning that that's a beautiful livery, isn't it, folks? Now that, we believe, is the ongoing livery with Saudia. We believe, because that is a one-off livery, isn't it? It's a special livery, which is sort of a morph between the with the retro livery, same colours and all that sort of stuff, but looking good. So we're not sure whether the retro livery is the new livery, because they've obviously finished quite a few aircraft in that retro scheme, or whether I'm going to do a mic check in a minute because I'm a little bit concerned. Nicely done, mate. Very nice. Wow, just manipulate those elevators, lovely, and get down here. Nice bit of finish. Go on, son. I'll put my monies on the black one now. Go on, mate. Oh. There we go. Disrupting. See, look, they're playing, they look. We did little one as well, look. Absolutely preposterous. Why, but playing with my reputation? Scandalous, I say. I shall report you to my local MP. Let from the council on Monday morning. Matt Weaver's gifted 10 channel memberships. Thanks, Matt. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Heathrow, where the time is 2:55 p.m. The skies are clear and getting some more better approach shots. Nice Egypt air trip. Easy there, son. Easy there now. Oh, there. See. Oh, there. See. Light's coming up. Here we go. Easy, mate. Easy there. Easy. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at these little fellas, look. What did you do? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, run around now! Mike Reed. Karen's dad was a BEA engineer for 32 years, tinkering with Tridents 1 to 3, then the TriStars. Wow. Well, Karen, Oswestry. It's a long way away, isn't it? You're not going to be popping down to ARD anytime soon, are you? I raced mountain bikes in Oswestry once. There was a racetrack there, part of the Southern Area Mountain Bike Series. Back in the old days, long before the war. Easy, easy. B. Cal Pam, thank you, B. Cal Pam, take care. Mark Lewis, no, negative. No runway switch because obviously the arrivals were supposed to be on the northern runway, so obviously, wow, look at the side slip of that 380 going out. I can't show you, but blimey. Got it cranked right over, mate. Wow. She's gone now, but So yeah, arrivals were originally planned for northern runway operations this morning, well, up till 3 o'clock, but obviously if that had have been the case, they would have been switching to this runway. So now they don't need to switch, so there will be no switchover per se. Oh yeah, Ollie P, I think it's Ollie Pilot, that talking about the rudder input on landing. Very, very little. I mean, I think there's auto systems that control the rudders on the split rudder assembly on the A380, which is very noticeable. But yeah, what he's telling them there is to look closely when they land, and you'll see that they will kick the rudder. He'll kick the rudder left. There'll be a little bit of left input. Here we go. Look, watch. When they swing it, it's so marginal you really don't get to see it. There it is. There's a little bit of rudder there, but it is so marginal. And also the aircraft are so clever, man. There's a lot of, the aircraft kind of does a lot of it for you, if you see what I mean. Obviously not on in gusty conditions. You've got to be right on your game. John Grinham, thank you. Gillian Foreman. Sky Review flying into Heathrow tomorrow. WAW. Going to be the same conditions, question mark? Yes, Sky Review. Although we're not sure yet whether they're going to be on the opposite operations in terms of 09s. What's that, GP? Okay. Nigel Gale just giving an update. Wind 300, that's the direction, 17 to 28 knots. So you can convert that into miles per hour if you so wish and desire. Otherwise, as you will. John Grimham still braining in Birmingham. We've got BA350 on the back of the stack. Avianca's Dreamliner in from Bogota. 3 out, I think. And the Slinger is at 15,000 feet and descending 322 knots, just reaching the coastline at the moment, just north of Southend. So watch out, son, as you go past. Pick up some cockles and eels on your way through. Or some, was it mash and lime or something? It's lovely, that is. 380, last one, GP? I don't know, what are we, Richard Fleer, hello from Chicago. We can get windy at times. Oh, you can, Richard. Indeed you can. We love Chicago, man. Last visit to Chicago was outstanding. Meeting up with a couple of people over there, as well as BBLLB, our resident, one of our resident pilots flying with American Airlines on the 737. Laughing up, asking, do pilots have to have perfect 20/20 vision to fly? Can't wear glasses. Oh no, they can wear glasses. Laugh it up. In fact, I see many pilots with glasses. So no, you don't have to have perfect 20/20 vision. That's for sure. Whether you're short-sighted, long-sighted, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you've got glasses to deal with it. So no. Mark mentioning about the 350-900 enhanced performance. I think it's a that's the crazy thing. The bit of news that I saw from Rolls-Royce about that, or nobody's got any actual confirmation of exactly what it is that they've done to that engine to improve its time on wing, but they're going to be rolling it out next year, I think, or they've certainly tested it, and it's proven itself to deal with hot, dusty climates. And I think that's something related, possibly, that might be related to the high pressure turbine end, or the blades. Pratt & Whitney, same kind of issue with their right up to the top of the Rolls-Royce engineer Jerry, lots of aero changes on the XW84 enhanced performance, and new fan blade system that gives a lot of efficiency improvements. Fan blade system. Okay, is that the low pressure fan blades up the front? You know, the actual main fan blades, or I'm guessing what you're saying is that the you know, the aerodynamics inside one of these jet engines, in terms of how the air travels through the engine when it's sucked in and compressed, and then heated and blasted out the back, literally. I did read that there were some problems with what's known as creep on the high pressure turbine blades at the back of the engine. Well, not the back of the engine, but the before the low pressure turbine. But the intermediate, the IPT as well, isn't there an intermediate pressure turbine, and then the high pressure and the low pressure? Thanks, Rolls-Royce engineering. Good to see you here, mate, as well. Kind of missed you. We like your input, your engine input. We've also got a Pratt & Whitney guy on board as well, haven't we? So best of both worlds. All we need now is a GE guy, and we're sorted. Or girl, sorry. I mean guy, I mean person. Nicely done. Good recovery. Still struggling a bit with the winds. You can see how quick the clouds are blowing past my position. Yeah, it looks fast at all, does it? Let's actually zoom in to. Really? Lucia works for GE. The Biddy. Thanks, Biddy. He's gifted a channel membership. Very kind of you, mate. Chris Gossman tuning in from Seattle still. Whoa, look at this. That was a bit unstable there, wasn't it? Back on track though. Oh, hold on a minute. Big gust of wind there, man. guy's all over this one, isn't he? Oh, vortex over the top, mate. Wow. And Capo Chris and all. Nice. It's great to be able to show people the blended wingtip last night that we've mentioned many times on the show, but how beautifully crafted the alloy, the aluminium version of the blended wingtip is, as in the winglet that you see on the 320 Neos, or the 320s anyway, the hybrids, but also on the 767 as well. Beautiful blended metalwork, formed, should I say, formed metalwork. Leon Fish has asked, his missus has asked how often these aircraft need their tyres changed. But there's no real, it is just a case of inspecting them, and I'm guessing they have a cycle of some sort, don't they? But you know, yeah, when it deems needing it, if you know what I mean. When it's you know, they inspect them during the walk around and walk around now. But they, I'd say that every time someone asks me to do a walk around. Jerry, do you want to go and do the walk around? I'll be like, yeah, walk around now. But yes, when they do the inspection, pilot inspection, engineers and technicians out on the ramp as well may notice a tyre that's specifically, I mean, trust me, man, I've been under some jumbo jets before, which have had ball tyres, crazy ball tyres, but the tyre, the rubber is so thick, and of course they don't have a tread pattern like a normal car. It's just a straight carved, sort of like 4 lines in it, because obviously, as you can appreciate, these aeroplanes only want to travel in a straight line. They don't go fast round corners, and when they do go round corners, of course, they're at taxi speed. Meow Moog is a new member. Welcome, Meow. All the cats in the world watching right now. Meow. And the dogs. Budgies and the parakeets, hamsters. Well, that's a bit of a nosedive there, wasn't it? The old big lad, look, hanging around waiting. Coming out you come, mate. Just hanging around. Qatar coming out of Terminal 4 on its way over to departure. Terminal 4 over to our left there, off in the distance Terminal 5, Terminals 3 and 2 to our right, or to its right now, or directly ahead of it really, somewhere like that. Hearing that we're on the front page of the BBC, I believe, someone's telling me. Trouble at Mill, I think the headline is, isn't it? be honest with you, though, I don't know. I mean, there were a lot of there's been a lot of disruption, but Heathrow have handled it really well, man. They're sort of like geared up for this kind of thing. Let's be honest. You know, it's not like they're caught off guard and they've not got a clue on what's going on, running around like headless chickens. It's nothing like that. Far from it. These guys are so well trained in all types of conditions. It's almost like Steph, do pilots do a walk around before every flight or just when they take over an aircraft? Oh, every flight, Steph. Pre-check, there's always a walk around check. You will find even an aircraft that's on a very short turnaround. One of the selected pilots, but to be honest with you, captain sometimes does it, but I've heard that it is quite often the FO or the SFO that does the walk around while the captain sits all nice and snug in their chair. But I don't know. That's again, pilot's discretion in it. You know, if I was the captain, I've got to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind doing the walk around, unless it's hammering down and rain and freezing cold. There we go, Rolls-Royce engineer answering that as well. Yeah, it's a standard procedure. Prior to every flight, you have to do a walk-round visual inspection. And it's at that point where you might notice a leak or something that just doesn't look right, you know, chips in the fan blades, or a big dent in the engine cowl or something like that, or a tyre that looks specifically deflated, but that would show up on the flight deck anyway. But yeah, checking for leaks and stuff like that, really. I think anything hanging off. A330 300 Virgin Atlantic. Of course, they've been doing the Brussels run at Virgin just to keep that oh, easy, mate. Yeah, all right then, we'll do it that way. That's it from Dubai, is it? Interesting. What's that all about then? They don't do Dubai, do they? Oh, they do. Okay, sorry, I didn't realise that. Okay, I didn't know Virgin. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. My apologies. Daily Mirror headline exclusive: the real truth on how airline pilots use their wipers. For Craig B. HCC graceful aircraft. Slinger 380, 10 miles out, John H, thank you. Tommy Thompson. Anything wrong with the fan blades can cause oscillating, which puts vibration right through the engine. Yeah, imbalance. It's literally an imbalance. These things are balanced very, very finely. I mean, it's a very sophisticated piece of engineering. Is the jet engine, on how it works and how it's been modified through the ages as well, is amazing. Joe 737 from Joe and Lottie, pilot and cabin crew. Happy to not be flying today. Wow, look at all the flight surfaces working, man. Look at the ailerons. Look at all of that stuff going on there. Wow. Wow, man. yeah, you've got ground technicians and mechanics and people like that who will also do a visual inspection of the aircraft as well. Look at that in the background. Is that the Slinger? Yeah. Right. Okay, folks, we're going to call it after the Slinger. I don't know. Are we? What? Oh, it's another 3380. Sorry, my apologies. Ignore that. What's that, GP? Who's on what? Paul MK is on one of the 380s, we believe. Stay on it. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like Aero Mexico, this one. Flapperons behind. Look at the elevators being used there. Look, just to smooth out the descent. Nicely done, mate. Already on the decel. Drop the engine power. Let it sink. Trust it. Get those ground spoilers deployed. Here we go. Stand by, Toby, because we ain't going anywhere yet, mate. Now, we talk about rudder on descent. Yes, Emirates for the call out. Look at the rudder, folks. Now you see it wagging, literally. See the rudder on the back of the tail there. The big, tall rudder. It's a split rudder. It's a split rudder assembly on the A380, much like the 747 as well, because it's such a big, tall rudder. You can't have a single piece rudder because it would just put too much stress on the tail assembly itself. So this has a split assembly. Also has a certain amount of redundancy fed into it. Outboard ailerons. Look at these split ailerons on the outboard. Look like fingernails going up and down. Look at that. There's your split rudder. Look at that. How crazy is that? One offsetting the other one. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Nice. Wow, wind's just picked up again, man. Wind has just picked up again. Whoa, easy, easy. Oh man, where's that come from? I don't think that was a downwash off that 380 because it's a little bit late. Ryan saying, sorry, Ben Maron, lower part of the rudder is less leverage on the whole aircraft, so can do more accurate, small adjustments. So there we go. Thank you for that, Ben. Interesting, that makes sense. So the micro adjustments are coming from the lower rudder section. Split rudder for engine out. Yes, that's right. What he's talking about there is that if you lose an engine, the aircraft generally tends to pull to the other side. Wow, look at this, man. So for 4-engine aircraft will be a split rudder assembly, because like he's saying, that you have a redundancy system where you can offset the pull using the upper and lower rudder. Be good, good to sort of like get the full lowdown on that, if you know what I mean. Johnny Danger, wow. Split rudder. It's all about the design of the aircraft, really, at the end of the day, and what is necessary. But the I always remember the story that I saw somewhere where an aircraft had engine failure, and that's why they have. Oh no, actually, you know who it was? It was at 744 Experience, with the guy who gave us a reason for the split rudder when we lost 2 engines on approach. No, on takeoff, wasn't it? When the aircraft just veered off to the right. And that's what you're trained for as well in the simulators, folks. Blancorlio's on the chat. Very well known YouTuber, folks. Juan Colio, is it? Juan, yeah. Great to see you, mate. Very informative stuff he does on his channel about everything aviation related. Really, really informative stuff. Lizzie Wright. Thank you, Lizzie. Just check my mic again. Service. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh yeah, my mic is. Whoa, easy, mate. I'm gonna have to switch the mic out. Stand by. Interesting information there from a subby about the split rudder. I don't know if that's from their knowledge or pasted or what, I don't know, but whatever it is, I appreciate it. I don't care whether if anybody comes with info, whether it's copied and pasted from you know, a knowledgeable source, but it's great. Split rudders, hold on a minute, let me just change this mic out. Receiver unit is still got a decent amount of power to run us through for at least another, what, 40 minutes, GP? Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to wait and see. Power. Oh no, the receivers. No, the receivers are dead. Okay, I'm going to stand by, folks. Stand by. Just hold on 1 minute. Give me a minute, folks. I just got to switch the mics out. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're doing. This is never an easy. Okay, here we go. Let's get them all on first. Don't need them all, mate. Just talk to myself. That bloke over there. What? Who's that? It's you, isn't it? I don't know. run by what's his face, Spike Milligan. I talk to the trees. That's why they put me away. Okay, we're done there. I think we're all done. Have we got mics? We got good. You got audio, GP? Oh man, really? Oh, wait a minute then. Oh man, that's not good. One-sided. You shouldn't have, mate. Oh, there we go. There you go. It wasn't just wasn't pushed in properly. Sent the actress to the bishop. Wow, I saw someone just mention there, I think it was a subby, about the redundancy systems on the, oh, that's a shame, I've missed that one. Jackie Stocks, been lurking with you on the big telly, watching all day before the chat goes crazy at the end. A massive thanks to Jerry and Jilly for today's stream. Hats off to all of those pilots today. Yes, thank you, Jackie, and air traffic control, and all the rampies, folks. Don't forget all the people that work at the airport as well. Everybody, inside and out, but more importantly, the people outside on the ramp that have to go out and do this day in, day out, regardless of the conditions. Bob Phillips. Lots of people loving the Black Corleo channel, and we feel honoured to have him on board as well. Edinburgh Nutty Tart, Jerry, I've done this 744 experience, a must for any aviation buff. Yes, absolutely. These landings are luck. No. Ready, fire! Somebody mentioned about the redundancy. Nice. Little bit rough. Passengers would have felt it. Be a little bit of a surge. See all the heads left to right, left to right. Big old 380 on the track. Looks like China. Is this an Air China 350? Oh, Lane Hewitt. I don't remember the 747 simulator they used on the Krypton factory. I don't remember that. Oh, did I say Leighton? What, eh? I didn't. I said Lane Hewitt. Lady Hewitt. You've got Lady Hewitt, leader of Houses of Parliament. Yeah. Google it, mate. Google it. Must be. Oh yeah, it would have been a one-off. Whoa, nice! There was a whole load of adjustment going on there while he was still on the mains. Fair play. Right, this is BA 268 from LAX, and this is the one with Paul on it, is it? Jonathan McD remembers it on the crew. I'm gonna have to. Oh, yeah. Ding dong. Couple of young lads down there. Very his dad, him and his dad. Right now you can see the split rudder on the 380, folks. "3 hours late," Aaron's saying. Look at those ailerons. Look at the ailerons, man. Look at that. 6 ailerons. Whoa, big bounce, I think. Still nailed it. I think that might be a glitch, mate. 16,000 people watching, only 1 like. Yeah. $100 above. Minimums. I just call it because I like to call it. Gusting 29, wind 17. The old Saudi livery jets. Wow. Look forward to seeing PIA back at Heathrow, as and when. I think next year, isn't it, that they're going to resume operations here. So what happened to their slots then? They, is someone going to lose their slots? Is that Aerotiques back? Welcome back, Aerotiques. Is that Aerotiques, our friends down in the West Country? We were thinking of coming and doing a little showdown with you guys. Show up and have a walk around your facility. Quite cool, wouldn't it? Do it on extra. Read all about it. Yeah, you don't have to worry if you don't want to give us a like, you miserable git. No, I'm only joking, but you know, you don't have to worry about it. So we don't beg for likes, man. We're not bothered about that. Just so long as you enjoy it, that's all. Which means you should give us a like, really. Wow. That's definitely picked up, mate, that wind. Easy, son. Nicely done. Feather it, feather it. Decel. Drop the throttles. Drop them! Nice. Oh. Look at these two. Jenny, look. Mummy and Daddy. Not Mummy and Daddy, Mummy and baby, yeah, so yeah. Yes, aeroplanes off-roading. Easy left over crest, don't cut. Oh, Lane's saying that there's a Concorde sim too. Looking out of his side window there, look. Dead ahead, skipper! Yeah. Go on, the Prince. Oh, easy. Hold on a minute, hold on. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, we're all good. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Well, still nose heavy, man. Look at that. Sitting on the reverses before the front wheel touches. Awesome. Good entertainment there from the Brits. Ben Maron, flying apartment building. Do what? Okay, is it now? I've got it in the oh, thanks for it. Yeah, there's a spot of rain on the ends, along the lens, mate. Nice, man. See you, Gina. Jamie Lee Wiley, damn right. GG, wind is something. Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna have a big, nice, big, hot bubble bath when I get home. EGPX, cool halo effect. Steve Oddy, thank you, Steve. Brian Stewart saw the halo. Salish Sky is a brand new member. Welcome, Salish or Salish. B738 Ash. Thank you to you, everybody. We've still got a couple more to come, haven't we, Jilly? 2 380s we've had, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. No idea where we're going to be tomorrow, folks, in terms of position, location, all the time, but you know, if it's like it is now, you know, in terms of intensity, the winds will be out there, folks. We'll be out there doing it for you and for the love of aviation. Jazz, have I missed much? Free range chicken, loving the show so much. Thank you. Ellen M, Emirates 380, 15 minutes out. So that's our closeout, GP, yeah? Jamie Lee Wiley, have you had any go arounds? Thanks for the meta update. Yeah, I think he is in Miami, isn't he? Seems the sort of bloke you could have a right good chat with. Salish, thank you, Salish. I got it right first time, I think. Thanks, William. Big Jet the Wiper incident was a that was quite funny. I got right on my aisles, didn't I? Go round. Wind shear, wind shear. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that was wind shear, you know. I think that was just a pilot induced unstable approach. Not happy with it. Climb and maintain and all that malarkey. Swiss in it. Is it Swiss? I think so. 220. Right over the top. Early, pulled out early. Oh yeah, of course, my wing mirror's been written off, innit? The things we do for love. Oh. That looks go aroundish, that does. Come on, son. Don't let us down now, not when everyone's saying how cool the camera's looking. Flipping heck. Droopy jaws, yes. Yeah, the new jacket has performed well. It is a ski garment, it has to be said, so Aerotics, those winglets are instant desks. Kind of got a fake one in my lounge, haven't I? That I bought a long time ago, before I even started Big Jet TV. You know, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, is that one?" You quite clearly see all the screws in it. But yeah, those guys do some great stuff, man. Well, come and visit you, mate. Go to the St Athan Museum as well while we're at it, can't we? Malaysia or whoa, hi, he's high. There's a big old speed up there, man. Flipping heck. I thought he was going around. Whoa, easy! Blimey O'Reilly. Wow, huge swing, man. Is that to bleed off speed, maybe? I don't know, but blimey. That was a massive crab into the land, wasn't it? Flipping heck. Awesome, man. What an awesome shot. D-Stew rocking and rolling today. Losing light, mate. We're losing light. Yeah, lots of people saying how crazy that was. Almost put it down backwards, somebody saying. Jane. Okay, let's see if we can't. Biggest crab so far, definitely was, man. Absolutely insane, man. Really scrubbed those tyres, mate. Oh, that cat lady, that's good. You adopted a cat. Nice person. Nice person. Honestly thought that Malaysian jet was going around, man. Did you hear him power it up literally 100 yards in front of me? Crazy, man. This time of night you kind of get that, listen to that thing going out, man. You caught that coming in 5 minutes ago, wasn't it? Air Algiers, they haven't turned that around already, have they? Or is that just me? It came in a little while ago, didn't it? Or am I lost track of time? Autopilot is generally, it's not a case of not being allowed. Autopilot will only work up to certain crosswind speed or wind speeds, should I say, parameters. So these are all manual landings. Maybe auto throttle, but to be honest with you, I think I'd want to be all manual on this one. Keep control of the throttle, the thrust levers, just for that sudden need for speed, if you know what I mean. Oh, there's Dave from Dave at SASGP. He's on the chat. No, he's not on the chat. He's just messaged me. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Legendary, the legend Freddie Lake. A new camera is a massive win in this light. Wow. You're right, Nick. Oh, BBLLB, there you go, folks. 737 pilot with us, with American Airlines. Autoland is quite restrictive on its wind allowances. There we go. It's twice I've been right today. Hooray! In the Lamborn. Was just gone into the Lamborn. Is it doing... they're so safe, these planes, man. You have to really, you know, you have to do something badly wrong to prang it. With rollers on it for American, I think. Thank you, Simon. Dave Emmington, EK31 over Romford. Very right turn. Come on, mate, bring it in. All your pals are watching. Whoa, that was late. That was late. Wow. Well held. Good rescue, man. You see that gust of wind just hit him. Crazy. Jill Blakeney, Jerry, last night's show highlighting the engine was awesome. Thank you, Jill. I really enjoy doing things like that. I mean, obviously I like to get my information right, that's why I read out stuff that is on in places that are respectable and have a decent following, not just any old bloke down the pub. Oh yeah, mate, yeah, them engines, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you put anything in, peanut butter, whatever. Just run on anything, peanut butter. Anyways, you want a pint? Yeah, I'll have another pint, yeah. Dan saying wind should start to decrease soon. Looking at it could have fooled me. Whoa, nice. She's out of the hole. She's out of the hold. It's Michael Jackson, out of my life. Sorry. Come on, mate. Look at that. She's out of the hole. Spywalks, it's the American 777s that look to be having the dramatic, crazy landing similar to what we saw last year on the 777-300, yes. Ellen M. Rob Van Roy's gifted 5 channel memberships, thank you very much. Any more rain and airlines will be purchasing flying boats, Simon Harding. Flying boats, it's the old Catalina Sunderland flying boat, which they've got a very great example of the Sunderland flying boat at Hendon Museum, if you're ever near it. Amazing thing to take the kids to. Really? They used to fly these things? Flipping heck. Literally a flying boat, for crying out loud. Long landing. No, it ain't there, fella. Perfectly alright there. I get it. Don't you worry about it. Meow. Moog. Cooking dinner. Loving it. Oof. Sarah Deal, awesome coverage. Thank you, Sarah. Neil Christensen, Swiss. Next in that one, Greg Weavers. Rob Van Roy, thank you so much. Dan, it was a float, fast as fun. Simon Harding went to Harding just over a year ago. Awesome, yes, there we go. I love Hendon, great museum. Lovely people there as well. Aloha Tarantula. Yes. Never anything so preposterous in my life. Flying boats, really? See, these bally things have two blooming long day, mate, long day. Just give it up, son, give it up. Hold it for tomorrow, mate, hold that one for tomorrow. Long landing, long landing. Go on, son. Go on, get it down, get it down. There we go. Oh, mind that front wheel. Don't worry about the front undercarriage, that's all right. We'll fix that. Thank you, Nicholas Evans. Mark Moran took my dad up to Hendon Museum a few weeks ago. Well worth it. Great show. Thank you. Yeah, I think we've got to do a. We'll have to do an extra from Hendon, mate, because that's a great walk around, and we can also test the equipment there, see how efficient it is. Because if there's a bad place where it doesn't work, it's underneath a Vulcan. I know that for sure. So that's the first place we go to. Roger, Roger. Oh, that was the go-around. Neil Christensen, thank you. Jill Blakey, another crazy lander. D Stew pilots earning their 150 an hour. 150 an hour. Nicely done, sir or madam. Yeah, nice adjustment, free touchdown. Very nice. Sure we're going to get this 380 GP? How far out is it? Okay. Martin Smith landing on the turn. Yeah, that was a lovely landing, man. Actually made the adjustment and then landed. Straight the run before a touchdown. Thank you, everybody. Breeze, Neil, Avro, 3 out. Thank you, everybody. JP Cross, BGPX. Thank you, subbies. We really appreciate it as well. Lee Russell. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Lee. Of course, thank you, Jilly, for directing this crazy orchestra. The bassoon. The very loud, rainy instrument. Lots of wind instruments being used here as well, of course. Okay. There she is, folks. Long range. There she is, long range. This looks like Korean. It is. Okay. Big thank you to everybody for tuning in today. Hope you've had a good day. Stay safe. If you're here in the UK, stay safe, and everywhere else around the world. Be happy, be safe, be nice. Be nice to the animals as well. Gotta be nice to the animals. Be nice to one another as well. Look at the wings. Flexing on this thing, man. Alright then, flipping heck. Yeah, you might want to check the sensors on the front wheels there, mate. Oh, a couple of dings in the old rims there. Flipping heck. Here we go. This is the curtain call, folks. Thank you, everybody. We have loved to have you with us. Zane Dunning's in the house, folks. Well, he's just messaged me. But one of our good friends here on Big Jet TV, Zane Dunning, captain with Virgin Atlantic on the 787. We caught him, Jilly. We caught Zane. We caught Zane. We got him finally. Hey! He's just messaged me, you caught me. That's brilliant. Here we go then, folks. Your final approach and landing of the day. Thank you everybody who's been around. Thank you to everybody who's subbed to the channel. Thank you everybody who's gifted. Oh, here we go. Hold on a minute. Go around. Shear go around warnings, especially if you're working for Emirates. Otherwise, wow, look at that thing. And now, stabilise the aircraft. Gear going up. Do you know what I thought? I bet you any money you like this goes around. I bet you it goes around because it's just my bleeding luck, isn't it? Oh well. You know, that is fantastic. Fair play. That's 2 Emirates 380 go arounds today, man. And that was quite late as well, it has to be said. Wow. Oh well. Well, we'll have to wait for him to come round, won't we? bubble bath delayed, Brian Stewart, yeah. That's hilarious, mate. And I bet it's all 320s on the way. I bet it's all 320s now. See what that... I'm thinking that they'll probably put her back in the sack quite early on, man. I don't think they're going to send her out to any of the holds. I wouldn't have thought. Looks like they'll Jude, what did he say there? Zane saying you caught me. Judy landed off the PVG. Just landed, mate. Oh, just landed off the Shanghai. Okay, there we go. Just landed. That's a typo. Right. Okay. I'm like, who's Judy then? That's the way to do it. Yes. Oh, the Dreamliner. He was after the 330. Yes, I think you're right. After the Dubai jet. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's so cool. We got his aim, mate. Absolutely stoked, mate. I guess you nailed it, didn't you? Of course you did. Oh, bit nosy there, bit nosy. Oh, easy, son, easy. Flipping it, that's going around, isn't it? Hey! Very unstable, man. He's like, flipping it, let's get out of here. I think that's wind shear. I think that's a late wind shear call, man. Maybe not. I mean, he's all over the gaff, look. I hope they're not carrying any tidbits in the flipping hold. That's good, that, because that would have been me, like, right at the end, standing there talking to you, Julie. There's another bleeding go around, flipping it. Wolf 2002 aviation companies watch your stream. Well, I've heard that, you know, dispatch departments and maintenance departments and so on and so forth, they do watch. You know, maybe members, not so much members, employees of companies watch, yeah? I guess. I don't think they watch it to see how their pilots land, per se, you know. Mind you, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Right, who have we got coming in today then, right? Okay, all round the table, sitting all around, all the executives around the table. Right, we've got John, we've got Sally, Harry, Bert, Phil, and Mike, all coming in, all controlling the aircraft. So no Daves, no. These Stu, oh, they love it, Stu. Oh, Mark Jones, EK380 still climbing. Might be diverting. everyone does know, doesn't it, Jimmy, that you can use our footage anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Bottle of martini. Simon Pugh, the A380 is coming in. Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble, Grub. Okay. So, currently around the Big Inn area. Yeah, man. Whoa, easy, mate. Flipping it. Whoa. Go Bennett. Mate, the downwash from that thing, man. I'm not... Do you feel that? Do you hear it? Bleeding hope so. Bloody hell. Jules Harris, EK31 over Croydon right now. Who's in the back there, look? Who's that in the back? Bring them in, boys. It was a good landing considering, wasn't it? Miles high. Felt it through the speakers. Rab H mentioning about the low light capabilities of the new camera. So far it's performing rather well. It's what it was. Its main characteristics was its low light capabilities. It's performing well enough. VH 7200. Check power. Easy. Don't point it that way. Wow. Almost looked like that was a 1.5 speed. Crazy. Oh look. Come on, come with me. I'm coming, Mummy, wait for me. Come along now. It's time for your bath. Oh, do I have to? What's that? Jules Harris, EK31 turning back to the east over Surbiton. Fuel, finding the fuel, cup it, devil, club. Riding along in a farmer's truck, in a rumpety-dumpety farmer's truck. Oh, to be 6 years old, lying in front of the telly. Where is it all? Which candle we green. They're fine. Oh, go around. Late. Good, son! Yeah! Flaps coming up, look. Yeah, look at those flexing wings, man. I I guess they still maintain some flap, don't they? They don't completely. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Because obviously landing flap settings are completely different from takeoff settings. Takeoff settings are very like, you know, flaps 1 compared to like flaps 4, for example, you know, on landing. So they kind of want to get that speed up. They're going to get them flaps and, you know, slats at a low config. DGP Media. I don't know if that was wind shear because it was quite early that they got the gear back up. But anyway, Sananda, they maintain flaps until the speed is back up for flying. Well, I think that speed was back up for flying then, wasn't it? Because the gear went up. So I think they were ready to bring those flaps. So it looked like they would come up anyway. Jules Harris back over Croydon for EK31. Brian Stewart, how quickly does the ATC give the pilot a new heading after the toga? Well, the pilot will call it to the tower, and the tower will, or unless the tower's called it or whatever, but the tower will give them a new routing almost immediately. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet for the time being, and we'll give you a new heading in a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, or however long it takes them, depending on what the workload is, really. They need to get them back up into clear airspace and slot them in. Oh, easy. Okay, savings pit stop telling us about 5 minutes out. GP, is that right? You right in saying that? Sananda, Aaron Thomas, EK31 back on finals. Oh, listen to that. Tell you what, that light, that is interesting, because I know I've got it on a one of these scene settings on the camera. I think it does look very much more enhanced, the light, doesn't it, the picture. Richard Hall, Emirates number 4 to land, thank you. Linda G, thank you, Linda, been great to have you with us, thank you everybody. John Lloyd, how many go-arounds has there been today? Oh, I don't know, John. No idea. Joining the stack, Jules Harris, HGC. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the subs, for your comments as well. Obviously, I read out my members' comments because it is it's part of the perks of membership. So, but I do read your comments, and from time to time, I do read 1 or 2 of them out because you guys come up with some great comments. Great questions as well. That's what it's all about, is keep the questions coming. We'll be back tomorrow, folks, as well. Oh, easy. Oh, flipping heck. No way, son. Oh my goodness me. Oh, stop it. Yeah. Wow, man. That may have been a very, very late wind shear, I don't know, but flipping heck. Tony O'Reilly. Welcome back, Tony. Good to see you, mate. Back to first class membership on Big Jet TV. Yes, really flipping Nora, that was. Easy, mate. Flipping heck. wind is ridiculous, mate. Look at the flipping chat, mate. Look at the chat. It's pointless putting anything in there, mate. Richie Cantillon is it Richie Cantillon is a brand new member. Welcome, Richie. Good to see you, mate. Richard Edwards, action stations in the cockpit. Pull up, pull up. Easy. What's going on here? Look. Getting a little bit more intense, mate, to be honest with you. I'm glad the Everett's went around. Easy, easy, easy. There it is, there it is. O'Reilly. Yeah. Look at the airfield stuff. Yeah. But yeah. Robert saying picture quality looks great as well. Well, there we go. Thank you, Panasonic. You have succeeded once again in providing us with a wonderful Percy, wind's picking up. CJ Melsnam, the 3 go-arounds then divert isn't factual. Isn't factual. You get 3 attempts. And then you can't make another attempt, because otherwise, how many are you going to have? How many attempts are you going to win? I heard it from I was advised that by a BA pilot. Well, CJ Milston, I'm sorry, that pilot's wrong. I hate to say it, but I'm sorry, but let's go around. That's a go around. Flipping heck, he got going there, didn't he? Look, the reason why there's 3 go-arounds, okay, is that from what I know and understand, the reason why for 3 go-arounds is that you only got a certain amount of fuel as a contingency, and that is for divert. Fuel for divert, and also fuel for being in the holds, and fuel for missed approaches. He's going around as well, like this guy. I'm never going home, mate. That's the 380 going around again, isn't it? Is that 380 going around again? Poor Chargy. Yeah, there's only a certain amount of fuel available to the pilots, because obviously they, you know, if you keep, because if there was no number, then they just keep trying, and then yeah, I mean, you know, if there was a, so that's 2. Well, I have it on very good authority that generally the general ruling is that you miss 3 approaches and then you divert, because you know, you can't keep trying, because otherwise you've only got so much fuel left, and then once you know, then every time you keep trying, you're reducing the distance that you can travel for your divert, if you see what I mean. And you know, if you need to go into, you know, halfway across Europe somewhere, then you know, you need quite a lot of fuel to do that, to carry out that flight. I don't know. We should really get to the bottom of that, shouldn't we? Somebody's saying that Emirates only have 2 approaches if it's due to weather. Yeah, okay, let's see what she does then, folks. Let's go round again. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Mark Jones, epic day, CJ Milton. Depends on how much fuel the pilots decide to carry. Well, CJ, it's again, it's the systems, the aircraft systems that can, when they calculate the fuel, it's all based on the weight of the aircraft and where it's going to, and then the contingencies are all built into that. I don't, you know, if the pilot wants to add a couple of extra tons, then so be it. But you know, that's kind of in the old days, wasn't it? I think nowadays, I think they have a set procedure for determining the amount of fuel that they're going to carry, and that is all calculated on the weight of the aircraft, the distance it's travelling, all those different parameters. But also there's a set amount of contingency fuel numbers that are built into it for diversions, for go-arounds, and also for holding. If they're holding in the pad, sometimes you can. This man, 'cause I have to love. Yeah, yeah. Anyone can say they're a BA pilot, can't they? Oh, Simon Kilburn, EK is giving it another go. So it's 3 strikes and you're out, mate. $14,000 people tracking the Emirates jet. Oh my goodness gracious me! I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, it's given up on me, the old cat's given up on me to feed himself. Look at the way the lights are pointing to the left, look. That's crazy, it shows the crabbing on this thing, man. BA 491 going rogue, apparently. Carissa, where would the 380 divert in this situation since few airports can accommodate them? Well, Carissa, could go, oh, blimey. It depends on what their contingency is. They could divert to Edinburgh, for example. But I wouldn't have thought that those conditions up there are favourable for this. So who knows, where would it divert? Frankfurt, maybe? Schiphol, potentially? We're on CNN. Oh, for God's sake, really, that's incredible, mate. Hello, America. God bless America. Seems like I picked the wrong day to get an Emirates as a call out. Flipping heck. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. She's diverting. Oh, okay. All right then. Okay, well, she's diverting, folks. So that's it. We're done for the day, but not done for the weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, folks. Look after yourselves. I'm going to keep it quick.